Parę pipin z eliksirów wysłał miejscowy z zapytaniem o dostawę, lepiej się... Czy ja wiem, czy chcę to robić? No zrobię, no. Skrzynka, jakiej mogłem nie zauważyć? Wymyślny kapelusz czarodzieja. Może będzie ładniej wyglądała niż ta czapucha. Jak frytka kręcona z maka.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd rather not deal with difficult people, but for a reward, I think I can manage.
Indeed. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble.
No, wygląda
She's a
jak ty.
talented
Czemu?
potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Jezu, 2000 kroków? Co ty opowiadasz? Ja pieprzę. O kur, ale daleko. 900 kroków z buta trzeba iść. Ja pieprzę. Dobra, idziemy. Jak dostawa, to dostawa. Ciekaw jestem, ile dukatów dostanę za to. Mam nadzieję, że z 3000.
Revelio.
Ja jaka wielka. Pewnie ala Homorę trzeba mieć odblokowaną, tak? Oczywiście, że tak. No skur. Fatima Lawang to chyba ta.
Madame Luong, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
Dobre pytanie.
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Masz.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple?
Ale
I know
akcent.
Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Trinket? Nie chcę tego robić? Nie no, wypija.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Zadziała to w ogóle? Eliksir niewidzialności, wypij. Widzisz mnie?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way.
Irytująca babucha.
I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Co mam do kupienia?
What do you have for sale?
O, eliksir wigenowy.
A fine choice.
Zawsze
Exactly
spoko.
what I would have chosen.
I może sprzedam trochę syfu. O, jest stepek.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Oho, i zwiększenie EQ. Malwa. Chodź, maleńka. Idziemy. A, depulso, czy jak się to zwie? Mam zabić kogoś tą kulą? Ty, co ja mam z tą kulą zrobić? Do wody chyba, co? O kurwica,
Not sure
chyba,
how I'd fare in a little place like this.
chyba coś popsułem. Działa. Pyk. Jedna starczy?
These trials won't get the best of me.
Starczy na szczęście jedna. I co, i teraz mam 21 slotów zamiast 20? Bo robię to w sumie, a nie wiem co za to dostaję. Lewiosa na kota i podstawowe ataki? Nie będę męczył zwierząt. Ty, może sprawdzam te wyzwania, może za to jest exp. Pa, mam tu sporo do odebrania. Misje, 20%. Pyk, pyk, pyk. Dobra, myślę, że można wracać. Do Pipina w Hogsmeade. O kur, przepraszam.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luong.
Very good.
Ciekaw jestem, ile za to dostanę, bo to długi quest był. Nie było żadnych problemów. Nie było łatwo. Oj, ciężko, więc więcej kaski by trzeba było.
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
Chcę otrzymać dodatkową zapłatę. Ale jak kliknę to dostanę mniej expa, więc
It
skromność.
was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Mam
By
nadzieję,
the
że
way,
więcej
I found
expa.
this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I
Niezły poziom
appreciate what
złodziej...
you're saying,
powód
but you
złodziejstwa.
have much to learn about respecting the property of others.
O kur...
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Przypał. Halo? Exp? O. Ile dukatów? 300 dukatów za to. Jasny gwint. Ależ not worth to było mocno. Dobra, misję. Poka. Co tu jest do zrobienia? Odlot. Oblot? Everett powiedział mi, żeby po ukończeniu zajęć z latania u Madame Kogały zgłosić się do Albiego Weekers. No dobra, to idziemy po miotłę. To tutaj.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Dawaj, poka miotłę.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spin Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my
Hamuj się.
supplier. And I've only
Jeszcze
just
nie karcz
returned.
much.
Thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available.
Rzadkich
Ember
czasowych
dash, silver arrows,
wikłaczy.
Wind wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Rozejrzę się.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Poka, jakie mam miotły i
What
za
are we
ile?
looking for today?
Taniutko. Dobra. Cisowy wikłacz, wygodna i szybka miotła o unikalnym wzorze. Podgląd
That item
miotły.
is of the highest quality.
Gówno. Pędzący żar. Idealna miotła dla osób o ognistym temperamencie. Miotła domu Hogwartu. Zaczarowana miotła stworzona na cześć wybranego domu Hogwartu.
That item is of the
Syf.
highest quality.
Cięcia księżyca. O, tchnienie wiatru. Najlepsza wygląda ta. Pędzący żar, ale ja nie mam ognistego temperamentu. Dobra, dawaj Tom. 600
Thanks
dukatów.
for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations.
Jak?
You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say,
Oh.
some enhancements?
Enhancement?
Ha!
You
Knew I was
pierdolę.
right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes.
Tylko wolę mruzgę
But you may
poenchantować.
notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve
Chyba
the performance of
warto
any
wszystko w
broom you
miotłę
fly.
załadować.
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect
Jakieś
the
biblioteczki
upgrades.
się stawia, czy
As it
jak?
happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved,
Misja z
I could
lataniem.
complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Pewka.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Dzięki, Ario.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new
wkłady
upgrade
jaram?
ought to enhance brooms in every
Zielone.
regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Na boisku do Quidditcha?
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that.
Ze Slytherinu widać od razu.
Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me, Slytherin Quidditch captain, jealous of you. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know.
Ale niemiła.
Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can
Dzięki,
beat
zjem
it.
cię.
Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Slytherin kontra Gryffindor? Dawaj, kur...
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Bez problemu za pierwszym razem. A co się tu robi? No szybciej, kurwa! Co ty robisz?
Made it!
Ja pierdolę. A! Jest gdzieś daleko za plecami. Jak miernota. Stary, jej nawet nie widać. Jest tak daleko. Mógłbym się zatrzymać, papierocha zapalić. I mi tak ją pobił. Ona nie leci? Ja, przyleciała za mną. Leci, gdzieś za mną jest. No ja wiem, że czas mam na to. Ale i tak leciała za mną, widziałem ją. Kurwa, zgubiła się. I co ty na to?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
Też z mamą tym skojarzyłem.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
W porządku.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again.
Nie.
Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Że niby na OP miotle jestem.
There you are. The cross one's duelist to beat.
Czekaj. Jak to? Rubi wiel. A coś dostaje za pierwsze miejsce?
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Nawet w top 5. A nie, jestem drugi. Top 2. Szacunek? No to dla szacunku zrobię. 6 sekund pobiję na spokojnie. Co on tak zapiernicza? Nie no, nie prześcignę tego. Nie ma jak na tej miotle. On na prosty jest o wiele szybszy. Jak zrobić 1.32? Bardzo dobrze to przeleciałem. Was trzeba skracać przy każdej obręczy. Dobra, bez sensu to. Nic nie dostanę za to. Wracamy po upgrade na miotłę. Jak będzie miotła zupgrade'owana, to wtedy top 1 można zrobić łatwo.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's
Dzięki,
must
Adix.
have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough.
O,
I will say that
prędkości.
it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns.
Hamilton vs
Heard a slight
Verstappen Abu
swish when I
Dhabi
dipped.
2021
Oh, thank you.
Szkoda Zawitek
That's
pomóż.
precisely what I needed to know.
Co?
Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased.
Jezu, trzeba
Expect
czekać
to
na
hear from me
miotłuchę?
soon.
Dobra, jakie misje mam do zrobienia? Zadanie profesora Sharpa. Zdobądź i wypróbuj napar gazowy przeciwko kilku wrogom. Napar gazowy. To trzeba będzie gdzieś kupić napar gazowy.
Saved me a lot of time
Jest.
and trouble.
1000! Ja pierdolę.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Nie warto, lepiej składnikami to parzyć było. Tym bardziej, że pewnie mam wszystko na to. I teraz trzeba iść i wypróbować to na kilku mobach naraz. I to do zakazanego lasu chyba najlepiej. Tam było kilka wrogów naraz. Siemano! Tu? O kurwa. Nic nie widzę, co się dzieje, ty. A, mnie rozjebało. Zrobione. Nie no, ja tylko zrobiłem to, żeby tego spelka odblokować. Jakieś diffuzdo czy coś. Czy to jest poboczny, więc teoretycznie nie trzeba byłoby go robić, ale nie odnajdę przy tym jakichś losowych miejscówek.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Oho.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent
Podoba
combination.
mi się ta gra? Tak.
It would be a shame
Alan,
to let that
spoko
go
jest.
to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, Let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
A to jest ofensywny spelek Diffindo. Co on robi? Przecina obiekty i przeciwników z daleka, zadając przy tym pokaźne obrażenia. Wygląda spoko, mógłbym zamiast tej lewiosy śmierdzącej to zagrać. 4, 3...
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Ale kombo mocne. Pokój życzeń. A, tu mogę zidentyfikować przedmioty. W pokoju życzeń. Evanesco, Confringo. Kurde, tych speli się zaczyna tyle robić, że ja już nie wiem czego używać. Mam 4 sloty, a tych speli w pizdu jest. Idziemy do pokoju życzeń, zlokalizuj na mapie. I zidentyfikujemy tamten gear też, co miałem. Co ty robisz? Kto to? A to ja.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Pokój życzeń jest schowany chyba. Chyba, że ten pokój życzeń to jest właśnie to miejsce, gdzie jest wszystko, gdzie mogę sobie crafcić i tak dalej.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Jakiego Hagrida wyruchać, co? To jest twój osobisty pokój. To spoko.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on
A to
what you
długie.
need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke?
Smyk?
He must have sneaked
Mój
past and
osobisty...
gone ahead.
Ten?
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this
Kobieto,
mess.
przesuń się, ja ci pokażę.
This presents the perfect opportunity
Ah.
to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Spoko.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Halo, P.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
O właśnie, ten
Let's move
Moonstone.
on.
Ja tego miałem pozbieranego trochę. Może do upgrade'ów,
Where
enchantingu.
in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My
Czekaj, bo
old
czytam.
school bag.
Czekałem na ciebie wieki, może
Wondered where that
przydzielono
had got to.
ci kilka cali pergaminu więcej niż się spodziewałaś. Proszę daj znać, jeśli chcesz się jeszcze spotkać. Pozdrawiam,
I'll just take
T.
a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Obejrzyj cały pokój życzeń.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest. Prepare.
Oj, nie to, sorry. Pokój poczuł się urażony, bo nie wziąłem kąpieli. Jakie pyskaty. Śmierdziel.
Is that a golden snitch?
Złoty znicz? Gdzie? W stronę słońca, światła.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Mikro.
Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's
Co to
appeared
za
in the
ksywa
room
mieć
since
ksywę
Deke was
Dick?
last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Coś podczaruje chyba.
The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them.
Dzięki Shizu
You
i
seem to
Redsej.
have accessed it in its form
Co
as the
mówiłem? Nie wiem.
Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need.
Dzięki Rejro.
Just close your eyes. Imagine the room
Nie wiem,
precisely
Seos, może.
as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Skupić się na tym, czego potrzebuję? Nie wiem, ten pokój by się zamienił w co innego. Wielkie kurwa kasyno.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Odblokowano biurko opisu, użyła, aby odkryć magiczne właściwości dowolnego, niezidentyfikowanego wyposażenia. O! Identyfikacja. Zobaczymy ten item w końcu. O Jezus, garbowana peleryna, no syf. A jakieś eliksiry, coś? O, tu są jakieś łopaty, donice.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage
Dzięki,
of it.
Filuś.
Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Czy dam wodę od razu po streamie?
The magic
Tak, ale
of
nie wiem, kiedy się stream
creating or
skończy.
conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Zaklęcie wyczarowujące.
Very good.
To takie miejsce jak wyspa w Albionie moja.
Objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the
Czekaj,
potion
posłucham.
station
Nie
and
mogę
potting table.
patrzeć.
You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Wyczaruj stanowisko do eliksirów i wyczaruj stół zielarski. Tu na przykład? O, cholera, eliksiry. Rzeczy przydatne w przeważeniu eliksirów. Małe elektryczne, gotyckie, z 2 palnikami, z 1 palnikiem. Nie wiem, walnę to. Mogę sobie to gdzieś postawić? Jak to obrócić? Ty, fajnie, bazę sobie własną robię. Kurde, ale oni to rozbudowali. Jasny gwint. Dobra, to tak, tu będą eliksiry. Jedno wystarczy, gdzie... Chociaż, bo na jednym jeden eliksir naraz. To może z 2 takie? Nie no, stwórzmy z 2. Wykorzystano bilans na tego typu przedmioty. Co ty chcesz ode mnie? Może inny? Bilans stan 1 na 1. Ukończ więcej misji, aby powiększyć bilans wyczerpań w pokoju życzeń. Zielarstwo teraz. To tu pachniemy. O, wiszące ozdoby. O, tablica Quidditcha. Pyk. Posąg Pufka, posąg Garborga. O, to na samym środku. Tylko to miejsce będzie zajmować. Nie, nie warto. A to już sezonowe dekoracje. Nie no, choinka musi być.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insight.
Chcę dowiedzieć się więcej o smyku. Czy wszędzie mogę używać transmutacji?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic
Pewnie nie.
outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
A, masz kinol, Jessica, powiem ci.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
No chcę.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
Mam.
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully
Mówiła już.
outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Już mam.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate
No
the
przecież już
space
to
to your
zrobiłem.
liking.
Mam choinkę.
Why don't you
Ty
try
masz
it on the
oczy?
walls and floor?
Kurwa. 5 dekoracji. No niech je będzie, dobra. To jeszcze 4 ścienne. Tu jakaś babuszka niech se stoi. Fajne. O. Dobra, 5 zrobionych. I teraz glebowych jeszcze. Dekoracje. Jakaś lampa. Jak nasrać brakuje? Ładnie jest. Patrz, dywanik walniemy na ścianę jakiś. I tron.
Good work. Shall we move on?
Zrobione.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
Oh.
The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Zmienianie?
Just aim your wand at any
Styl,
conjured
kolor
item
i rozmiar.
and perform...
Kolor. A jak kolor zmienić? To choinki chyba. O, ja nie tak. O,
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance. Don't you
zmień
think?
balkon albo podłogę pokoju.
Would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
Aura?
What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Ale obstałem, że jakby się popatrzyło w necie, to ludzie takie pokoje porobili tu chore, że szok. Dywan na dywanie jebnąłem i zrobione. Naturalny, pierwotny wygląd. Marzy mi się wnętrze skąpane w świetle księżyca. Tak, to.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Poka. Fajnie. Tak mrocznie. Wiem, że się nie wbije Immortal sam, a ja go chyba też
Quite
nie
a
wbiję.
difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to
Smyk
change it back.
osobisty pomocnik.
Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Co to się dzieje?
Kamil.
Cringe.
Kamil.
Kamil!
Kamil.
Kamil!
Co? Wszystko do mojej dyspozycji?
An even bigger space.
Ja pier...
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to
manekiny.
customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Ale miejsca. Sufit się da zmienić? O! Ale miejsce się tu zgubię. Chryste. Dobra, zrobione wszystko tu. I można będzie w końcu porobić eliksiry, których potrzebuję. Mała donica. Donica dyptamu. Znaczy nasiona, niech se rośnie. Stanowisko dla eliksirów. 15 sekund się jeden eliksir waży. Podnieś. 8 mogę takich skrafcić. Dobra, wystarczy. Ile mam tych eliksirów? Dobra, to co? To zostało zrobione. Jak z misjami stoimy. W cieniu krypty. Naucz się z Sebastianem zaklęcia Confringo. A Jezu, Sebastiana znajdę zapewne w jego zwyczajowym miejscu przy klasie obrony przed czarną magią. To dawaj. Co ty się tak skradasz? Wyprostuj się.
Sebastian.
Ty, ona tyje. Wraz z rozgrywką ona jest coraz większa. Albo mi się wydaje. No nie była taka duża.
I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Sebastianem idę. Ja piór. Co on mi zrobi?
This way.
Znowu się skrada. Starzeje się i tyje.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He
Kurde.
named it the Undercroft.
Ładna ta
We used to
krypta.
play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Już pierwsza dobija? No do
I should
pierwszej
tell you,
siedzimy.
I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to
Czekaj, bo okulary żebym nowe znalazł. O, od 17 levela, mocne okulary.
almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost
Ale się zgadza, w tej grze jest olbrzymia ilość dialogów. Tak
Ollivander always says
mocno
the
dużo.
wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his
Nie wiem, czy
family
to na
knew
moją
about it.
pamięć.
The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Brzmi groźnie.
It sounds like a dangerous spell.
You sound like Ominous. He frowns upon using
Zakazane
forbidden spells.
zaklęcie pierwsze chyba.
Although he did enjoy learning this one. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Naucz mnie zaklęcia
It may
nowego.
take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Lecimy Zetka.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to
Kurde,
the
to ja
targets,
podawałem punkty w tamte
Best
stare
to keep the
zaklęcia, a teraz mam
uncropped
cały
intact.
nowy zestaw.
though. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
A, że większy zasięg ma Confringo. Które to? Wezmę, podmienię.
Confringo!
Ło kur.
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
No i w pytkę. Pewnie są jeszcze jakieś jeszcze talenty jakieś, żeby mógł podbufować to Confringo. Mistrzostwo Confringo. Trafienia Confringo wystrzeliwują niewielkie ogniste pociski, które poszukują wrogich celów. W sumie chyba spoko. AOE takie, biorę.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Jest naprawdę, chcę się nauczyć podobnych
This
zaklęć.
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where
Czarna
that
magia.
came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
If your sister is unwell, she may not want visitors.
Meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs. Trust me. She misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet
Nie
him
jest
too.
paskudna,
Very
tak
well.
wygląda, że
Let me
jest
know
niby,
when
ale
I'll
nie
meet you.
jest.
Cheers.
Mówię,
By
że
the way,
światło źle pada.
What was it you couldn't discuss
To
out
nie
in the
żarty.
hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit
Nie
more
mów
to all of
nic mu.
this.
I'm listening.
Jestem gotowa, żeby ci o wszystkim powiedzieć. Nie, no mu można powiedzieć prawdę, to chyba sztywny git jest.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Olno pierdala. Tylko nie wiem jak z obrażeniami, czy to nie robi dużo mniejszych obrażeń niż tamto Incendo. Ten spelek robi tak, a konkurencja dla tego spela robi tak. Pytanie, które mocniejsze. Dobra widzowie, koniec Harry'ego na dzisiaj. Kontynuujemy na następnym streamie. Nie wiem ile jeszcze zostało, żeby to przejść, ale jak będę robił wszystkie poboczne i tyle czasu spędzał na pobocznych, to trochę może to potrwać, kilka streamów. Ale jakby, nie wiem, fajna gra, się nie spieszy. Tylko jedyne ostatnio tego zastrzeżenia nie było, ale teraz mam, że no tych dialogów trochę kurde dużo jest.
¿Qué horas son, mi corazón?